No, what I'm saying is we're definitely not sponsored by Doritos. Oh, hi! I totally didn't see you there. My name is Peligrino. You may recognize me from my award-winning VHS tapes or Grammy-nominated country albums. Have you ever wondered how to edit a video? Do you see people on YouTube do it all the time and say, wow, I really wish I could edit like this prankster?
That Ethan Bradbury?
Well, you're in luck. Today, I will be showing you the basics on how to edit video in Video Editing for Dummies. Before we begin our training, you need to know the basics of an NLE, or Non-Linear Editor, for short. This is the program that will take all your videos that you shot and compile them into one video for everyone to watch. For this demonstration, we will be using Adobe Premiere for our NLE of choice. A few features may vary from one program to another, but the general concept is always the same. The methods that we're showing you today can also be applied to other programs like Sony Vegas, Final Cut, and Avid Media Composer. So let's begin. When you first open your software, you'll be presented with a blank workspace. It will ask you to make a new project or open a previous project to begin. In our case, we'll create a new project and title it. You can also choose where this project's files will be stored by clicking the little browse icon and confirming it by clicking Select Folder. The first step in creating a new video is importing the footage that you have already shot. One way to do this is to press Ctrl-I or go to File, Import. Select the footage you'd like and press Import. Your footage will now show up in the main folder of the project. You will now need a timeline to start editing your video on. The timeline is where you'll place all of your media to be made into a video. Additionally, each timeline you make will be called a sequence. Drag your footage onto the timeline to create a new sequence based on your video's current codec. And there you have it. You just completed one step in making a new video. You can drag around your footage in the timeline or trim it. To trim it, all you do is click either end of a piece of footage and drag it forwards or backwards depending on what you want to do with the clip. Now let's say you want to cut in the middle of a piece of footage. That's easy. All you do is press C and cut where you would like to cut. Once you're done cutting, then press V to return to the normal selection tool. Now let's talk about making your video in slow motion.
Or really fast.
To do that, click R or select the rate stretch tool. You can drag your video in to make it really fast, or you can drag it out to make it really slow. Use the spacebar to play and pause the video. Whenever I push it, the video will start, and whenever I push it again, the video will stop. All you need to do to zoom in or out of the timeline is click and drag the handle at the bottom of the timeline. You can then push it inwards to zoom in, or push it outwards to zoom out. Now it's about time I told you about layers. A layer is simply one image or clip stacked on top of another. Layers can be transparent, meaning you can see through them, or they could be completely solid. To put a piece of footage on top of another, all you need to do is drag and rearrange that clip. Now let's say you don't want to have your audio and your video playing at the same time. Let's say you don't want any audio at all. That's easy. All you need to do is press Ctrl-L to unlink the two audio and video tracks. Then from there, click on either the audio or video track and delete it. Now let's say you don't want to see a layer at a specific point in time. For videos, all you have to do is click this little eye to disable that track. For audio, we call this muting. You can either mute or solo a track. If you mute a track, that means you will not hear that track. If you solo a track, you will only hear that track. If you solo multiple tracks, you will only hear the solo track selected. Now let's get on to manipulating the video. First off, we'll start off by teaching you how to place effects on a video. Go to your effects panel and select an effect. Once you have the effect that you would like to put on the video, drag it onto your piece of footage. From there, you can go to the effect controls window and manipulate this effect. Cool, right? Now let's say you want to make the video bigger or smaller in size. That's easy. All you do is look in your effect controls panel. Under motion, you have position, scale, and rotation. You can start adjusting these numbers to your likings. Additionally, you can also just click on the video, drag inwards or outwards to scale it, click from the side to rotate it, and drag it to position it. The same can also be done with the audio effects panel. You can also turn up or turn down the opacity on the video or change its blending mode. Now it's time to make a title. To do that, go to Title, New Title. From the dialog box that pops up, press OK. Now select the Type tool, click and drag. A text box will now be made with your default font, color, and style. You can now start typing anything you would like to be displayed on screen. Once you're finished with that, you can select it and change its font, color, or even spice it up and give it something like a shadow or a background. Once you're done making your title, click the little X in the top right-hand corner. Look in your project window and look for the title you just made. And now drag your title onto your timeline. To add transition to your video, go to the effects panel and look for either audio or video transition. Select the transition you would like and drag it onto the end or beginning of your video clip. Now it's about time to learn how to take a still frame from a video. To do that, click the little camera icon next to your playback keys. It will ask you what the name and format of the photo should be. Make your selections and make sure you click Import into Project. Once you do that, your selected frame is now in your main project folder. To save your project, press Ctrl S. Now that we're done editing our video, we have to export it. We can either do this by going to File, Export, Media, or pressing Ctrl M. From here, select the codec that you would like to export in. In our case, we will be using H.264. Make sure that all the settings selected are the same as your sequence. Select Use Maximum Render Quality and use Previews and press Export. And now that we've exported our video, it's time to watch it. So let's go!
John, come here quick.
What do you want, Adam?
John, look, okay, I'm having this awful problem where my computer's playing the satanic music and I don't know how to get rid of it. Can you please help me?
Okay, I tell you what, let's go inside and let's just fix your computer.
Okay, let's go inside.
Well, I do hear that satanic music you were talking about.
So, do you think you can fix my computer?
Adam, this is a phone.
Well, I call it a computer because, you know, the microprocessor inside of the phone, it has a binary chip that lets it know...
Adam, I don't care.
Okay, that's fine with me, I guess. So can you fix my phone?
Okay, I'll go fix it.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Jeez. Sure glad John can fix my phone. I mean, it's great to call upon a friend like him to fix such a, hard thing. It won't stop playing that satanic music. I mean, Rebecca Black should shut up. It's not Friday. It is Saturday. Jeez. What an idol. That's something to think about over the weekend. I wonder what I'm got for dinner. Probably a Hot Pocket. I can't wait. What's taking him so long? John, what are you doing? John, what are you doing? Holy s***!
John, oh my god, John, what did you do? John, what did you do? What is this, John? Oh my god, my beautiful phone. John,
What did you do to it? Oh, you're not going to get away with this, Sean. This is not good. This is not good. John? John?
Wow, that was a great video! Me and John sure did outdo ourselves, didn't we? I'm Adam Pellegrino, and...
Can't say